Hello, welcome to Scrum Positive. This is the first episode, and I want to talk about Scrum. What is Scrum and what is Scrum Positive? Scrum is an agile methodology or it's a framework. It is used primarily for building softwares. So there are teams called the Scrum teams. There is a model in which or a framework in which you build software. You find the requirements, build software, and you have things called sprints, you have retrospective. There are certain Scrum ceremonies that you do. We'll explain about all these things down the line. We'll take each of these areas and we'll explain. But what is Scrum Positive? Scrum Positive is a way in which I'm trying to explore the positive aspects of Scrum. The way Scrum framework can be implemented and those who are using Scrum framework get a positive experience out of it. And how can we better, how can we improve as individuals, as team, and have a positive outlook towards work and life? That's the whole idea of Scrum Positive. Now, Scrum is not necessarily for software. So we will also talk about how Scrum or Agile would be used in a personal life, in the society. Because I've been passionate with this framework for quite some time. And whatever I do related to content creation or as part of work or anything that I do personally, I try to see if there is any way in which I can implement or use Scrum. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. We'll also talk about various roles within this whole framework. We'll go deeper into Agile. We'll look at the various values and principles that we have in Agile. We'll also address questions. So if you have any questions related to Scrum, I have put down a few questions that I want to take in each of these videos. But if you have any specific questions, I would request you to put that questions in the comment box and I could probably try to answer if I think that I can answer that. So this is a journey I wanted to take for quite some time. But always there is something or the other that stops us from doing things. One of the important things about Scrum is if you have an idea, how do we get started with it as early as possible? How do we start building something, making something, and then learning from that and doing a better way in which we can take it forward? So if I have a big idea, huge idea, and I keep trying to figure out every problem and every issue to solve as part of that idea, then I might never get started. So there should be a smaller piece that I can get started with, maybe during a period of a week or 2 weeks. And at the end of it, I should be able to say, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is what I want to get done. This is the path forward. So each time I do something, I get clarity into what I want to do. So that's the whole intention, to have that positive outlook towards implementing Scrum, both in a professional way and on a personal level. Welcome once again, and please subscribe to the channel and we'll together take this Scrum Positive journey. Thank you.